Smoke Wagon is one of the most flavorful whiskeys, but for some reason, I could drink a lot of whiskey all day. This fucks me up.
Smoke Wagon gets you.
If I drink half a bottle of this, I'll probably be pretty drunk.
Yes, sir. And Brian, the reason I selected this for you is because the first time I ever seen a gun pulled at a bar is when I was in your hometown driving cross country at a hometown bar.
Because their logo is double pistols.
Yeah.
On the smoke barrel.
Oh yeah, I see it.
So whenever Brian and I went to law school the first year together, we lived together thereafter. We were in Malibu, finishing out law school. And my brother Brad, twin brother, he waited a year to go to law school. He was moving out to Los Angeles to go to Southwestern. So we were driving cross country, and I don't need to see anything, and I just want to get where I'm going. We made one stop. Cheers.
This is
We made one stop cross country.
In Tulsa.
Essentially a midway point. We drove a long time. We get to Tulsa. His dad's there, his mom. Brad was there, your brother was there too.
Brad was there. Yeah.
My brother's Brad, he has a brother Brad. And we were like, it was the most fun next 12 hours of my life. And we get there, his dad's smoking ribs. We're eating some ribs. I never had ribs before. I was like, this is the best stuff I've ever had.
Jerry's an artist. Oh. He's been smoking meats for his whole life. Real country boy at heart, and the man can work a smoker.
And then made some of his friends and Union. So everybody in the Midwest or South knows where they went to high school. I had a friend, yesterday we had this conversation, I had friends from St. Louis, and they know where they went to high school. I've heard about the Union, where he went, and Jenks,
yeah.
Jenks, their fucking rivalry, high school rivalry, all the time. Like
Crazy.
He's watching college football, talking about kids went to high school. This is all of like law school. And I go to and I met his friend Hobbs. I met all these people that he talks about. All these people he's talked about for years, and they're all there, like characters that were just popped up. They were exactly who he described them. And we went out in Tulsa, and I just remember people's shirts being off, a gun being pulled, and I was just like, what the fuck is going on?
A little hazy, but yeah, there was a.
Do you remember why the gun was pulled?
Oh, probably some
Did you pull it?
argument about a girl or a football game or something.
Got it.
I didn't pull it, but there was a shot fired like outside, and then the people start running around the bar, and I grabbed Bobby and I put him up against the wall and just said, "Keep your back against the wall. Just let's figure out."
That was like your Clint in the line of fire moment.
What's going
protecting
on?
Bob.
Yeah, I was protecting Bobby.
Your bodyguard.
And I was shielding all these damsels in distress. And I just remember, in that moment, you don't know how you're going to react. And I was just laughing. Like, what are you going to do? Like, I just remember these guys are getting in a fight, the shirts are off, and somebody fires a gun. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
This didn't happen all the time.
You
but
know,
it happened.
I've had a gun pulled on me too as well.
Oh.
And this was at a poker game in Hollywood, up in Hollywood Hills.
Yeah.
And
At
these
his
guys
house.
come in to rob my poker game.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Like Soprano style.
yeah. So the guy has a shotgun and he's pointing it at me and he's telling me shit. I was like, hey, fuck you. So instead of shooting me, he shot my friend when I told him, fuck you. And my friend to this day keeps telling me, you motherfucker, he shot me instead of you. So I told him, fuck you. He said, where's the house money? I said, fuck you, and he shot my friend. I said, it's over there.
I don't mean to laugh about this.
Where did he shoot your friend?
In his hand. And we were at the poker game. He said, put your hands on the table. So, and the guy started yelling at me, where's the house money? I said, fuck you. And then he shot my friend's hand, like at close range, like blew his hand up. And then I said, it's over there in the corner. You know?
By accident? Or
No, I
you
shot him on purpose.
Oh my God.
But it was luckily it was like bird shot or whatever, you know. But still, it's a shotgun blast, you know. Fucked up my table, my poker table, which I was more disappointed about. And then I remember my dad came over like a week later, and he's like, "What happened to your poker table?" I said, "Oh, my dog was fucking gnawing on it." You know, I'm gonna say we got robbed by some fucking dirtbag chicks, you know, and their friends. I mean, it was bad.
Wait, they were female bandits?
Well, I think that's who might have tipped them off.
Oh.
It's like Molly's Game meets The Wire.
Wow.
Yeah.
Happening
Yeah.
It was
at
pretty
Morrow's
bad.
pad.
It was pretty
My
bad.
favorite part of this story is he almost wrongly convicted a person because they called him down to the station to identify the people that like shot him, and they give the lineup.
They said we have a 6-pack, you know, for you to identify, you know, see if you recognize anybody. I looked at it and I was like, motherfucker, I didn't recognize anybody. I said, it's that guy. They're like, are you sure it's that guy? I said, yeah, it's that guy. Like, you're a fucking piece of shit. That's like the assistant chief of police. And they told me, get the fuck out of here. I was like, hey, sorry, man, fuck. And then I was walking to my car, I was thinking, man, there must be a lot of motherfuckers in jail. People point out like me.
Oh, yeah.
Like, but I was like a victim, you know, like, fuck it. Somebody, one of those fuckers did it. They wouldn't be showing me the pictures. You know, so I on one hand I felt like an asshole, but on the other hand I was like, yeah, fuck it. But yeah, so anyways, they closed the investigation when I fingered the chief.
Well, it's like, isn't there?
That's really funny.
You know, I think we might be talking about the best legal movies of all time. My favorite is A Few Good Men.
Yes.
There's that great line in A Few Good Men when they say jury trial is about assigning blame.
Yeah.
Like someone was hurt, and someone has to pay for that. And I remember I always took that with me in my career, thinking about that in the trial world. Is that's what it's about. It's about assigning blame.
By the
What's
way,
your
that was
story?
the exact thing I said to my friend, the judge, when he was a prosecutor working on that first closing argument. Said we have to assign blame.
You know, I would say that on the greatest legal movies of all time, I don't think there's even it's like, what's the greatest movie of all time? The Godfather 1 and 2 is not even anything close. Okay?
Okay.
Not anything fucking close.
I mean,
to
I
The
would
Godfather
disagree,
1
but
and 2.
fine.
You don't know shit.
His
The best
Sicilian's
legal movie of all
coming
time, easily by a mile, is The Verdict. The best. No,
That's a great
out.
answer.
The verdict cannot be touched.
My cousin Vinny
No,
is
get out
by
of here.
far
The Verdict's the best, man.
My
Paul
cousin
Newman
Vinny
at
is-
his peak. It's
I also
amazing.
like. I mean, it's fantastic. I also like most every John Grisham movie that they made.
Yeah.
Was fucking
The Rainmaker
fantastic.
is pretty good.
Rainmaker was great.
Because it's Coppola.
Was it
The
Coppola?
Rainmaker
Yeah.
with Sophia Coppola.
No, Francis Ford
It was
Coppola.
Sophia.
Yeah, he directed.
He directed
the Rainmaker. Oh no.
Yeah.
Wow. We're more of like the Danny DeVito lawyers in that story.
Great character.